Hello everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create fall damage and fall animation system in Unreal Engine 5. But before we start, please like this video and subscribe my channel for more Unreal Engine tutorials. Thank you. Alright, for this tutorial I have two different animation assets. First one is this normal landing animation and also this hard landing animation, and I also have created two anim montages from these anim assets. Okay, now I open my character blueprint. In this case it is bp underscore third person character, and here inside event graph I find some free space, and here I add unlanded event. I right click and search for unlanded event. Alright, now here I right click and search for get velocity, and now I click on this return value and click on split extract pin, and now I have access to all of velocities in different axes separately. And now here I want the velocity on Z axis, and here I drag a node and add a print string node, connect it to here, and I connect it to this event. And now when my character lands on the ground, the velocity of Z axis will be shown on the screen. Alright, here I have minus 1300, a number around minus 1300. Okay, now I'm going to get a value for fall damage from this velocity. So here I drag a node and I divide it by 30, and I also multiply it by -1 because by default it is a negative number and I want to make it positive, so I multiply it by -1. And now I promote this output to a variable and I name it fall damage. And I also create another variable and I name it health, which is the health of my character, and it should be in type of float. Alright, now I place it here and connect it to here, and I also add a print string node here and connect the value of this fall damage to this print string, and I also set the color of damage, fall damage, to red. Okay, now I drag a node and add a branch node, and here for first branch I'm going to check that this fall damage is between 35 and 50 or not. So here I drag and drop this fall damage variable, and here I drag a node and add a greater node and I set it to 35, and I also add another less node and set it to 50, and here I drag a node and add an AND boolean node, and now I connect it to the condition. Alright, so here if my fall damage is between 35 and 50, I want first my character to receive damage, and then I want this normal landing animation to be played. Okay, so here first I get my health variable and place it here, and I compile and set default value of this variable to 100 for example, and here I drag a node and add a subtract node, and here I get fall damage and connect it here, and here I get a setter to my health variable, and first I connect it to true section, and I connect return value of this subtraction to here, and now again I add a print string node and connect my health to here, and the health should be displayed with blue color. Alright, and now here I add a disable input node, and here I add play anim montage node, and here I select my normal fall animation, and here I add a delay node, and I connect this return value of anim montage to duration of this delay, and after that here I want to enable input again. So exactly after this anim montage finishes, input will be enabled again. And now for fall section, I drag a node and add a branch node, and here again I check that my fall damage that I received is greater than 50 or not, and connect it here, and now I repeat the same process here. I again get my health variable and also my fall damage, subtract them, and now I get a setter to my health variable and place it here, and I also connect it to true section of this branch. And again I want to add a print string node and connect it to my health, and health should be displayed with blue color, and here again I copy and paste all of these nodes here, but this time for my anim montage I select hard fall montage, because here my fall damage is greater than 50 and I want this hard fall animation to be played, but for fall damage between 35 and 50 I want this normal landing animation to be played, and for fall damage below 35 I don't want my character to receive any damage, so my player only receives fall damage for fall damage higher than 35. Okay, now I compile and run the game, and here as you can see my character is standing on this medium height platform. I place it here, and now if I fall, as you can see this fall damage is 33 and it doesn't affect my character. But now I place my character on this medium height platform and test it again. Alright, as you can see I receive 43 fall damage, and if I place my character on this platform, and now it received 51 around 51 fall damage. Alright, if this tutorial was useful for you, please like this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.